it appears that you served as legal counsel to a group named Workers' Dignity.
Senator, respectfully, I have never represented that organization, and I do not agree with that position.
Well, then I'm sorry that our research wasn't as accurate as it ought to be. I'll yield.
According to your AVO profile, you've been legal advisor to an organization called Workers' Dignity from 2013 to the present. Is that correct?
Senator, I have never represented Workers' Dignity. A long time ago, I was on a legal advisory board to help them.
So you have been a legal advisor. You have been a legal advisor to the...
I apologize, Senator. I have never represented Workers' Dignity. I was on an advisory board about 15 years ago when they were starting.
A minute ago, you didn't acknowledge to Mr. Grassley what was going on, so I'm a little confused. I'm about to be gavelled out. I'm out of time, but this raises some questions.
You lied to Senator Grassley, didn't you?
No, Senator.
You told Senator Grassley that you've never represented Workers' Dignity, didn't you?
That is correct, Senator.
That's not true, is it?
Senator, I have never represented that organization.
Yes, ma'am. That's not true, is it?
Senator, it is true. I served for a period of 2 or 3 years, more than a decade ago, on an advisory board to help them set up as a nonprofit.
In fact, you were so supportive of Workers' Dignity that not only did you represent them, you didn't charge them a fee. Isn't that correct?
Senator, when I was on their advisory board more than a decade ago, I did volunteer my time.
Right. You know what this is? Do you recognize that picture?
No, Senator.
This is from Workers' Dignity's website. There you are, right here. It's got your name. Wow.
You might want to push the button. Did you give them advice regarding their manifesto?
Senator,
you need to push the button. I'm sorry.
I have pushed it. I maybe will move closer.
I'm sorry.
I apologize.
Okay. Did you?
I have never represented that organization.
That wasn't my question. They say platform would not have been possible without you and others' expertise. Did you advise them?
No, Senator. I'm not familiar with the manifesto.
You know who they are. Why would they say that?
I do know who they are. I'm not.
Well, did you help in any way? Did you give them any advice? Did you talk to anybody at this coalition about anything?
About any, Senator?
You're under oath.
Senator, yes, I am.
This is what they said about you. Without Campbell and others' expertise, this manifesto would not be possible. So what's your answer?
I'm not familiar with the manifesto, and so I did not help them.
Do you know why they would say that?
No, Senator.
So they call for Nashville officials to refuse to cooperate with ICE to deport illegal immigrants. Do you agree with that?
I do not agree with that position.
Did you represent the Alphabet Google Workers Union?
Yes, Senator.
Okay. Are you aware that they called on Google and Amazon to cut their contacts with Israel?
I'm not aware of that, Senator.
Are you aware that the people you represented accused Israel of apartheid?
Senator, I represented them in 2 organizing drives.
Did you know what they were saying?
No, Senator.
You represented them, but you didn't know what they were saying. That called on Google to ban Trump from YouTube so the website can no longer be used for fascist recruitment. Were you familiar with that?
No, Senator.
Okay. Did you donate money to Miss Odessa Kelly running for the House?
I believe that I did, Senator.
Yeah, I think $1,500. Did you know that 4 days before your donation, she tweeted that me, Blackburn, Cruz, Cotton, and Hawley are obviously aligned with the devil?
I was not aware of that. Yeah. I don't have Twitter.
Might be, I don't know. Just 2 months before, she referred to me and 51 other senators, including Manchin and Sinema, who voted to preserve the filibuster as Jim Crow senators. Did you know about that?
No, Senator.
4 days before the nomination, she said that me and Senator Cruz were 2 of the most immoral people on the earth. Did you know about that?
No, Senator.
Why'd you give her money?
Your truthfulness under oath is surely, I notice my friends across the way now are utterly uninterested in any organization you've been a part of. They're suddenly utterly uninterested in things you wrote in the past. They're utterly uninterested in who you give money to. That wasn't the case just a few years ago, but be that as it may, surely they're interested in your truthfulness. I have now counted, just as I've sat here today, 4 separate answers by you, all of them conflicting. as to what exactly was your relationship with workers' dignity. So let's just get this nailed down. First of all, did you disclose your relationship with workers' dignity to this committee? Don't look at the chairman, look at me.
I'm not sure that I included that. I don't remember, Senator.
Oh, I think you do. The answer is no. You did not disclose it to this committee. Then you told Senator Grassley, I've never represented that group. Then you told Senator Lee, next, that you had indeed advised them and that you'd advised them as a member of a legal advisory board. You said 10 years ago, right? You told Senator Lee you'd advised them briefly. You told Senator Cruz, actually, you'd advised them for 3 years. Then you told Senator Durbin that it wasn't 10 years ago, it was 15 years ago. So what is it exactly? You didn't disclose your association with this radical group to the committee. You're currently listed now, your own bio lists you as a legal advisor to the Workers' Dignity Group from 2013 to the present. The Tennessee Bar Association cited your work with this group for your nomination. So what is the story? When did you start working for Workers' Dignity?
Senator, more than a decade ago, for 2 or 3 years, I served on a legal advisory committee or board.
So you gave them legal advice.
We were helping them set up as a nonprofit.
So you represented them. So you lied to Senator Grassley earlier when he explicitly asked you, did you do any legal work? And you said no.
Senator,
In fact, you served on a legal advisory board. That's your testimony now, correct?
Senator, I served on this board.
On a legal advisory board, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So you lied to Senator Grassley here under oath. What else have you lied about? Workers' Dignity has condemned Israel's ethnic. Do you agree with that?
No, Senator.
How can I believe you? You just lied under oath a moment ago to Senator Grassley. You've lied to us up and down on this committee. I mean, this is a serious problem, Ms. Campbell. I have to say, I've never seen a witness, never, in 5 years in this committee, sit here and lie to us and change the story person to person. Why are you doing it? What is it? Why are you afraid to tell the truth about workers' dignity? Why have you lied to this committee? Why didn't you disclose it? Why'd you lie to Senator Grassley? Why have you changed your story every time you're asked?
Senator, I have not lied to you today. I've tried to represent my participation with this group.
What you've done is you've misrepresented your participation with this group. You apologize to Senator Cruz for any confusion. You've created the confusion deliberately.